Hey guys, and welcome back. So in this video, I kind of want to go over my plans for autumn, and I probably won't be able to do everything in this list because especially the sock section has so many different patterns in it and there's no way that I will be able to do everything. And that's mainly because as the people that have been watching my videos for a while now have seen that I've been trying to look for a house with my husband and we weren't successful until now. So we've had someone accept our offer. So now it's going to be a couple of months of stressful paperwork and hoping that nothing falls through and then also move in potentially. So fingers crossed, everything will go well from this point on. But yeah, that's basically why I might not be able to do everything in this list. But again, I will put all the links to all the patterns or anything that I have mentioned in the description so that you guys can have a look at it if you want to. And I have also categorized everything so that it's a little bit easier timestamp wise for you guys to like go through the video if there's like something specifically that you want to look at. But starting off, actually, I'm going to start with overall like big garments that you would wear. So the first one is actually not for me, and it's something that I've had on the go for a while, but I want to finish it in September. So this is something that I think it's called the Spring Song Cardigan, and it's one of the first videos that I've ever released on my channel, and I didn't really go very much into depth about this whole cardigan. But I am making another one for my sister-in-law, and she's going to a wedding in Barcelona at the end of September. And I think it would just be perfect to finish it because it might be quite mild still there, but if in case it is a little bit chilly, she can have this cardigan. And I think this looks quite like delicate as well. So that's why I want to try and finish this. I'm thinking like maybe next week or the week after, there's going to be a video about this specific cardigan. And up next, I've got the tried and true tank vest. So I'm actually looking at the list on my iPad because there's a lot. So this vest actually looks super cute. So I found the pattern on Etsy a while ago and I think it would be the perfect layering piece for me. So it has like these really cute like bows that you can tie in the front, and it has like a little bit of a ruffle at the bottom. And you can also wear it without having anything underneath if that's what you like. But for me personally, I think I would love to wear something like that in the colder months when I can like layer it under like over a blouse with maybe some puffy sleeves. I think that would look so adorable. And the next category is socks. So I've actually never made socks before at all. So this is going to be very interesting, but I feel like one, I really want to make it because some of the sock patterns are so cute, but at the same time, I've never done it because I heard some people either love it or hate it, and I'm just kind of scared to try it out in case I'm going to find it really difficult. But when I went to a local knitting shop, so there's a small knitting shop in Lytham that is really, really cute and tiny, but she actually gave me some really good advice of looking at the website Winwick Mum. And honestly, it's incredible. So she has like so many resources on there. Some of the stuff you have to pay for, but she has like a complete guide for how to start as a beginner with socks. So the one that I'm actually going to do is if you go to the website, there's a tab that is called how to knit socks, and you can then I think the one I'm going to go for is the basic 4-ply socks. And she also has a lot of like guidance on like what kind of needles to use. So like, you have your double pointed needles, you have circular needles. So basically what's best for what kind of sock, and also what kind of wool is best to use for socks. So yeah, there's a lot of information here, and especially if you're like if you've never done socks before, this is probably a really good place for you to start. So again, I will pop a link to this website in the description. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do the 4-ply sock one. But if I still have time, I have so many socks saved So one of them is actually a sock pattern that has like these cute little houses on it. So it looks a little bit Nordic, but I think it would be absolutely cute with like my short Dr. Martens. And then I also have quite a lot that have mushrooms. There's one that I've seen that has basically like a repeating mushroom over the whole sock. And then there's another one that basically has like a mushroom band on top. And I think it's so adorable. And then another sock actually, and it's a very simple sock, but I kind of like it. It has that more of a sporty vibe, but it's a ribbed sock and it has like 3 stripes on top. So I think, you know, whatever color scheme that you could think of, this would be really, really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna see how I will get along with the first sock pattern and then see if I want to make more. But I will put all these sock patterns in the description as well. And then the next category is amigurumi. As you guys know, I do quite a lot of amigurumi stuff or baby toys. And right now I have another friend that has announced that they are expecting. So they wanted to have some dragon related toys. So I'm probably going to like make a rattler kind of like this, but a dragon head instead, and maybe with some wings or something in the back. I think that would be super cute. And I found a really good pattern on Etsy that is exactly sort of like what I have in my head, but I'll probably go with a blue color. I need to think color scheme wise what I'm going to do. And then I also, actually, let me get the book. Right. So I actually made an apple out of this pattern book a couple of weeks ago, and it was nice and quick and easy to do. And I made some dino toys like a month ago maybe, for a friend that has now given birth, and he's got the baby toys, and it looks so cute every time that they send pictures. But I have some like dinos in here as well. So I definitely want to make him like a bigger dino for maybe Christmas or something. So that's another plan that I want to get started on now, because I know some stuff can take me a while. And then just in general, I still have quite a lot of wool left of these small little balls that I use for stash busting. I have quite a lot of like oranges and red in colour. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a Charmeleon because I've got a friend whose birthday is coming up and he's a huge Pokemon fan and it's one of his favourites. So that's something that I would like to make as well. And I actually have a pattern that I bought last year, and it has basically all the evolutions of Charmander in there. So that's probably the pattern that I will use. And I bought it originally off Etsy, but when I looked it up, they actually discontinued their shop on Etsy, and I think it's probably partially due to the fees on Etsy, but you can still buy the pattern on Ravelry. And outside of amigurumi, I would like to make a beret. Just like a quick, cute little hat. And for the people that watched my stash busting video, I had this wool that's like a cream but with tons of little colours. And I think this would be really cute for a beret. So I saw 2 patterns. One has like, again, like sort of like the same bow style as the tried and true vest that I showed at the start of this video, and it has it at the back. And then there's another beret that has it on top. And then I saw another one that it looks a little bit more wintry, but it has like this like star shaped pattern on top of the beret. So I think that looks kind of cute. So that's probably what I'll be using this wool for. And then the last category actually is jumpers. So at the moment, I'm actually working, this is like in between videos, but I'm working on my own jumper design. And I don't want to show it yet because I want to only show it once it's done and I can release the pattern. But I am so excited. I've been kind of impressed with myself because I'm not very good with math. So yeah, so far I've made some mistakes and had to like go back, but it's been a really cool process and I honestly can't wait until I can show it with you guys. But for the sake of also giving you guys an option to make different jumpers, I found these super cute landscape jumpers. I absolutely adore them. So there's two patterns actually that I've seen. One is, I think she released it at the start of this year and I saw it. I think there was someone that made a video of pattern testing it at the start of the year and I was just in love. I love that pattern so much. It's called the Homestead Sweater Adult. Super cute. And the other one actually is a vintage pattern and I love it so much. And I did buy that pattern, but I don't think I will be able to do that jumper and my own one, just because I probably won't have enough time to pull that off. And then on the bit of time, actually, if I do still have some time left, again, bringing it back to my organization stash video, I had quite a lot of balls that were just like, I had like one or two balls, but I would maybe like to do a bag. So I saw this like really cute clover bag pattern. It's like a drawstring bag and it looks super cute. So I was thinking if I do still have time, I might use some of, actually it's right there. There we go. I might use some of this wool that I've got in here. So I don't know what color scheme I would go for, but a lot of these are actually very similar in weight. So I could easily do those like color transitions with the flowers. So yeah, that should be all right. And then outside of the bag, if I still have time, I would maybe like to do a scarf. So I saw this like super cute pattern of basically a sausage dog scarf. And I think it's been released for quite a while. I've just like never really, I just didn't do it yet. And it's crochet as well, so it probably comes up like really quickly. But yeah, I think maybe that would be a good shout if I just want to do something like easy, and swap it out between like some more like complicated patterns. So yeah, if I still have time, I will definitely do that scarf, I think. But I think other than that, that's pretty much my plans. I don't want to add more to this list, even though that I have like so many things saved on my favorites and stuff. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to do all of these things. Probably not. Like I'm quite aware that even just in general, I do struggle doing weekly videos because it's just a lot of work. And because I have a full-time job, I sometimes just, yeah, I have to push myself a little bit hard to try and release a video. Or if I'm doing something bigger, I try to offset it with like a more chatty video or do a little pause where I'm like, okay, this week I won't have a video, but then the next week there will be something bigger. But yeah, I still kind of have to figure it out because I've just noticed that sometimes these smaller projects that I do don't do super well on YouTube. And then I'm like, well, what's the point if people don't like to watch it and they would rather watch me doing something bigger? So yeah, I need to have a think about it, but also like let me know if there's anything that you guys would like me to make, or if you guys would be happy with me doing like bi-weekly releases again, because that's something that I did more at the start of this year. But yeah, let me know what you think of the list and if there's anything that you would like to make. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next video, which is hopefully going to be this finishing of the spring song cardigan for my sister-in-law. So yeah. See you in the next one, and thank you so much. Bye!